So this is going to be entirely about your dashboard. And what your dashboard is the administrative side of your website. It's the side that your clients or your customers or your residents will never see. They'll only see this web page right here with all of your posts in it. The dashboard is where you write your posts, and you can access it two ways. You can access it by clicking this admin button. That's right on the top left corner of your page, or if we scroll down to the bottom right, there's also a login page. So I'm just going to click login. It brings us to our default WordPress login page, and you just type in your username and password that I emailed you. In this case, I'm going to log in as admin. You can turn on Remember Me if you don't like having to log in every time. Just remember that if you're using a computer that you share with someone, that if they log into your website, they'll also have access to your dashboard. So here's the dashboard. For the most part, your dashboard will look exactly like this. As WordPress, which is what I'm using to drive your website, as WordPress gets updated, twice a year, your dashboard may actually change over time, but it'll always operate the same. So if this video example ends up being a year old, it might not look exactly like this. But how it operates and how it works is going to always be the same. Along the left of your dashboard are the tools that you use to edit your website. On your main page, you have all these extra things. I'll scroll down here so you can see them that have to do with WordPress. And for the most part, none of this will be important to you. So what I'm going to do by default is, if you look here in the right-hand corner, the screen options, I'm going to turn them all off because there won't ever be comments. You're not going to be caring about incoming links or plugins or quick press or recent drafts or blog development or whatever. You don't need any of these things. And all this does is it manipulates your dashboard the way it's designed and looks, so that when you're using it, it's easy to use. You're the only user of your dashboard, so you can make this any way you like. I'm going to leave it defaulted like this for you, so that when you log in, all you see is this. It simplifies it, it cleans it up, but feel free to change this at any time if you like. There's a little help feature here too. If you want to learn more about the dashboard, you can go onto the support forums, and there's probably, let's have a look, online documentation at wordpress.org. And you can learn all about WordPress, and if you want to really get into it, feel free. If you happen to, quote unquote, screw something up, please just give me a call or email, and I'll do my best to fix it for you. So I'm just going to close that up. So when you first log in, you're going to see this. And the top left corner, this is your website. So if we actually just click this, it's going to take us right to your blog. And now that we're logged in, this video help page button shows up. Your residents won't ever see this button, so don't worry about it. I'm just going to hit admin. Because we're already logged in, it automatically brings us right back to the dashboard. What you're going to use probably most often with your dashboard is your posts. And so if you'll notice as I roll over these tabs, the arrow indicates that it opens up like a menu drop down, and they all open up except for comments. I'll just let you have a look at them all. And feel free to log in and just look at these yourself. You're not going to break anything. The only thing you don't want to do is like log into a setting, let's say like the reading settings, and start changing numbers, because it will actually change the look and feel of your main website. And if you mess it up, just let me know what you did and I'll do my best to reverse it. But do feel free to come in here and kind of like play around and kind of become familiar with this page. I'm going to write a video completely on posts, so I'm not going to get too much into it. If we hit edit, it's going to show me all the posts in this website. You can see them all here. And as you roll over them, it shows you options. You can view it, you can edit it, you can delete it even, how it's tagged, when it was published. You can even go in and change its published date, so that maybe you published this last week and you decided, you know what, I should re-release this next week. You can go in here and edit it and change the publish date right here. And if you were to change it to a date in the future, it'll actually become unpublished and will sit in your drafts folder until that upcoming date shows up, and then it will publish. It's kind of fun. So I'm going to go back to edit here. Your media, let's just look at your media quickly. This is your library. I'm just going to click on it. Every time you've uploaded a photo or a document to go into one of your posts, it shows up in your media library, which is kind of nice. And it can tell the difference between what's an image and what's a document. So if I clicked this tab here, it'll show me everything in your library that's just a photo. If I click all, it'll show me everything. So if you've uploaded something 7 posts ago and you want to go find it, here it is. And you can then actually view it and put it into a new post so that you don't have to keep uploading the same file and bogging down the server. You can also go in here and change it, I believe. So your media is kind of nice. Your links you'll never use. Your pages, if we hit edit, I don't actually believe you're going to have these other 2 pages. I don't think this strata plan information page will exist. I'm going to delete it. Same with your bylaws. That's a page that won't really exist, but your building information will. I'm trying to think of what might be worth noting here on the dashboard. Whenever I say dashboard, this is pretty much the page I'm referring to. I guess that's it. Feel free to click on some of my other dashboard video examples. There's a few of them online, and I'm just going to link to them in your video help page, which you'll find right here.